Hello, I am back from vacation. I think my audio setting is a bit too high. Let me go ahead and fix that. There we go. That should be a little better. And also my ping tuber is going off of the screen. All sorts of wonderful technical issues. Uh, what's going on here? Huh. Well, I am almost certain that I had this completely ready to go before the stream started, but we'll just fix that in post. Zoop, zoop. There we go. So, how's everyone doing? Hey, Pocket Wolf, it's been a while. Oh, I'm so happy to be back, though. I've got a lot of stuff planned. So instead of doing the daily Hello Kitty stream like I used to, I'm going to be streaming 3 times a week, sometimes more, but uh, you'll see what I mean. And my chat window has disappeared as well. Wonderful. Where did that go? Didn't expect the diaper. I mean, coming from DL Dex, I don't know what you were expecting. Let's see. Just gotta make sure. All right. I'm a very fussy person, so everything's got to be just so. I'm really happy with this overlay. I put a lot of effort into it. I especially like the animated dots. Um, And so, anyways, so today is going to be Factorio. Monday is Factorio. Tomorrow, Tuesdays are going to be Sonic 2006. I've got an overhaul mod called Legacy of Solaris that fixes a lot of the physics bugs and patches and balance tweaks, and also adds a whole lot of content. So it is hopefully the definitive way to enjoy Sonic 2006. I wanted to do Project '06, but it was a bit too powerful for my computer, and also it only does the action stages, none of the story. But I want to experience the story because this is part of my longer Shadow journey. So that's Mondays and Tuesdays. Thursday, I'm going to be doing a variety stream, and I'll post the times at the end of each stream so that you know when to expect it. I'm thinking on Thursday, like this Thursday, I might do Little Kitty Big City. That's a game I've been wanting to check out for a long time. But I've got a lot of things on deck. I still need to get through Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. I might start that from the beginning. Um, but generally speaking, Mondays and Tuesdays are going to be the only two games where it has like a continuous narrative. Anything that I stream on Thursdays or Saturday or Sunday, you may or may not miss VODs. I might jump around in the narrative, so that's just something to bear in mind. Tuesdays is going to be my long-term gaming slot, basically. So here we are with Factorio. And let me just check the audio again. Uh, Looks like that's a bit loud as well. Let me go ahead and turn that down. Actually, I can turn that down in the game itself. That'll probably be better. There, that's a little bit better. All right. So let's get started. Oh, I've got to fix this as well. There we go. Alright, so this is Factorio Space Age. This is actually my third attempt at beating the game. I've attempted this twice before. The first time kind of failed because I spent too much time on Novice and made a um, really sprawling train base that I didn't like. So I started over and tried just going straight to space. Inserter, you can do it. Thank you. Um, and I made a number of design decisions in Fulgora and Gleba that I wasn't terribly happy with. So this time I'm going to go more or less rushing straight to Vulcanus and really get that up and running as fast as possible. I've already gotten most of the timed and limited achievements, so I'm not going to be going for any of those. I'm not going for the speedrun achievement, and um, the only one that I still have to get is the one where you kill a biter nest with artillery. So I'm going to try not to expand my pollution cloud too much, and I'm going to try not to kill any biter nests until I leave Novice. So I got to the three inner planets, but I didn't get to Aquilo. My interplanetary logistics were not sophisticated enough for going to Aquilo. I probably wouldn't even survive the asteroids on the way there. But I do have a pretty solid framework for how I want to design the base and how to get things set up pretty quickly. So first, we're going to punch some wood, punch some rocks, and we're going to need a lot of stone furnaces, so let's just start crafting on those. So I'll be playing this for about another hour and 10 minutes, I believe. Hopefully by then I'll have my main smelting stack set up, as well as red and green science, and a bit of a starter mall. If I don't expect to go fast enough to accomplish this, but if I can get to oil or blue science, that would be outstanding. Iron and coal are very close together, it seems. Gotta remember my okay, control right click to insert half. Now, given that I'll be only playing this for maybe an hour and a half a week, I expect this to take maybe until spring to actually beat the game. So this may be a bit of a slow burn. But that's okay. Factorio really is one of those games where you can burn yourself out pretty easily just doing too much or going too hard. So it's very important to take your time with it. Let's set some hotbars. So I took a 2-month long hiatus. It was going to only be 1 month, but I was getting pretty burned out from doing the Hello Kitty dailies, just every single day. And sometimes I would only be streaming for like 10 to 15 minutes towards the end because I'd done everything. And I was sort of running out of things to talk about. Just needed to take a step back, you know. But now I'm feeling pretty refreshed. I went to the Philippines and it was absolutely fantastic, very refreshing, and very nice to see all of my cousins again. Um, I went swimming with whale sharks, which is absolutely wild. These are whale sharks are the largest fish in the world. They're roughly the size of a school bus when fully grown. But the ones we swam with were juveniles. What happens is they'll ooh, steam power finished. Okay. So what happens is every morning, early in the morning, they'll swim over from one island to Oslob, a little touristy town that has sprung up around this tourist attraction. Um, and they gather a bunch of boats together, put them in a nice like circle, and you know, 3 to 5 juvenile whale sharks will come by and get fed in the morning, and you get to swim alongside them. It was my partner's first time in Asia, so very exciting for her. The Philippines is also just it's got a very different culture, I'll say. All right, that's a healthy amount of iron. And these are all fed pretty big. So let's get an offshore pump, boiler, 2 steam engines, some pipes. And I see, oh, I need to get some copper before I do anything else. Still got 10 furnaces, so running quite low on coal. I need to get some of that up as well. 2 more burners, get some copper, and now I can craft some electric poles. Make a single wooden box and get my power poles. Right, so how do I want to do this? So resources up here, biter nest over there. That's not ideal. That means I'm going to have to defend this front from the biters pretty much the entire time if I don't want to take out those biter nests. Um, so I guess I can have my smelting arrays over here and feed it down here. That means I want my power to extend in. I guess I can go north. North is fine. And one inserter. I don't have enough copper for an inserter. I guess I could do a burner, but that's I really want to get away from burner inserters like as fast as possible, to be perfectly honest. There we go, that'll harvest some stone for me. I need more coal badly. And we'll just start producing some electric circuits. Still not a whole lot. Alright, well, it's good enough to get started, at least with one lab. One lab. Okay, and now I can make 10 automation science. Let's drag power. Oh, hi Rufus. How's it going? Do you like my ping tuber? I put a lot of effort into it. Do you like my overlay? I had to be talked out of doing a sort of like boxed in overlay for the games. I realized at some point that like it's just a better experience if the game itself is full screen. And we'll make automation science. And then after that, I want electric drills, I want logistics. I want gun turret. And military. Yeah. Gonna need military pretty quick. How's pollution? It's still not creeping too much, but it's making me a bit nervous. Right. What else can I do? Do I want to do it like this? I think, yeah, I'll Put that there. Um, well, that's going to be fine for now. I'll upgrade power later when I need it. Automation science. All right, let's get some assembling machines going. I will need a some more chests. This will make copper. How am I going to do this? Where is my brain? There. That will make gear wheels. I need my chest, 2 inserters. This requires iron and copper. There we go. Very basic. Let's upgrade these. You're a don't starve gamer. What's Don't Starve like? It's one of these like roguelike survivor games, right? Kind of resource management and making sure that you don't like run out of resources. Dump some more iron and copper there. Survival game, yeah. I don't think I ever really got into survivor games. Something about starting from like starting from scratch and having to build yourself back up over and over again just doesn't sit with my brain. It can work in some roguelikes like Hades. Really enjoyed Hades. Um, and part of that is like your reflexes get better, your knowledge of the game gets better. The art in the world is very silly. Yeah, I've seen that there's like Tails and Cream mods for it, which is probably would probably be enough to hook me. All right. I need to make um, a lot more automation science. I need a lot more iron, which means even more burner drills. And house pollution now. It's being absorbed. Um, let's get yeah, the starting phase of this game is always like kind of frustrating for me to deal with, but once I get past this initial hump and get a proper smelting stack going, that's when the game really opens up. So, a little bit. Oh, being attacked already. Great. One of the coolest things about Don't Starve was the Terraria crossover. You can fight the Eye of Terror in it. The Eye of Terror. And I've never played Terraria either, but that sounds pretty metal. I think I'm going to move the gun turret ahead so I can at least get some rudimentary defenses going. Right, I only need one. Yeah, let's redo this setup. So I only need one gear wheel machine to service a handful of these assemblers. So we could do something like this. Iron goes there, copper goes here. Need a few more inserters. One more lab. And then power. What's going on here? One more insert. There we go. Your Kanto badge pins your order arrived today. That's awesome. I really love the Mew carabiner. Just absolutely in love with how the tail wraps around the metal frame. That's the coolest thing. I don't have fast inserters, do I? Nope. Okay. All right, but I do have. I can now make gun turrets, so let's go ahead and do that. I need steel to make piercing ammo, but I hope it doesn't come to that. All right. Ooh, this is getting very dicey very fast. Oh my god. I need to make ammo really quick. I don't have walls, so pipes are going to have to do. Wait, no, that's correct. Just make a few more for good measure. Military. All right, so I can now make shotguns are pretty. They got a significant buff in Space Age, so I'm probably going to make one and just get a handful of these. What game doesn't need more diapers? Diapers kind of improve every gaming experience. I think we're in agreement on that for sure. Means you can play for longer, if nothing else. Oh, thanks for the follow. I have to... DL Dex, thank you. I had to zoom in on my overlay a little bit to see. There's got to be a better way to do this. Oops, what am I doing? There, that's better. Right, we'll just drop the pistol there, stick that there, make a few more firearm rounds. I believe it's what's the button to switch? No. What's the button to switch weapons? C. That would have been good to know 2 seconds ago. I can't repair anything right now. That's fine. There. Thin the numbers a little bit. And this is why I want to get off of Novice as soon as possible. I hate dealing with biters more than anything else. Right. I'm going to have faith that that will do for now. I'm going to leave it alone. And if I lose my copper smelters, so be it. Got 4 steam engines. I've placed down my boilers already. Let's make a few more pipes. Do I need more research? Repair packs? No. We got some damage. I've got logistics. Walls can come later. Let's go straight on into logistics. Okay. Do I don't need circuit network just yet, but we'll get those and then steel processing. There we go. That's power solved for the time being. That pollution cloud goes directly into the forest, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. All right, I think we're about ready to move to the actual starter base. "36 furnaces. I'm going to need a lot of what do you call it? A lot of transport belts, a lot of inserters. So let's get started on that. And what did I decide? The smelters will go to the west. And then I'll pull everything southward. In other news, I've been playing a masterpiece, in my opinion, ABDL RPG called Perpetual Change. It's written by Person Alias, who's extremely prolific. He's got a 100+ chapter story called Unfair, and has written a pile of other long and short form stories. He's very good. But Person Alias and was it Cowkites? No, it was do you remember who did the art for it? Piece of Soap did the art for it. Um, they sort of released a chapter of the story every year or two. Um, but the Foxtails Times forums kind of lost steam a couple of years back. So they didn't end up um, like announcing that they had finished the game, but they did. And I've been playing through all of the endings to the story over the last few days, and it's quite good. So definitely check it out if you have the chance. And if it strikes your fancy, it's a not a very well optimized game. It doesn't play very well on your computer. Um, and it can take a while um, to get in between story beats. But luckily, you are able to jump straight from the new game into like each chapter, and you can choose um, like what regression tier that you want to start at. as well as like which items that you've picked up, and if you want to see the secret endings, you can go straight to the secret endings. So it's very friendly in that regard. But the story itself is essentially a reality warp story. You've lived on this utopian island for your whole life, and you're about to do your school project to learn more about how the island and the economy works. And like it's sort of a job fair, but um, but very quickly it becomes Harvest Festival, and you find out that what Harvest Festival means is your essence, your maturity is being harvested, which means you become a baby. And this is a conspiracy that's been going on for a long time. I won't spoil anything more from the game, but essentially you have to cope with the changes that are happening to your body and mind, and everybody treating you differently. So, like, maintaining enough autonomy while also not rousing suspicion while you uncover the conspiracy. And every now and then, there are decisions that you can make during the game. And if you intentionally take the immature choice, then you can't ever get that maturity back. So even when you find the machine that fixes everything, it'll think that, well, based on the decisions you've been making, you seem to be preschooler level of maturity. So we're just going to restore you to that. Which I find that concept also very good. But um, yeah, you got the good ending, great job, but the path that you took to get here, you lost too much of yourself along the way by choice. So, what can you say? Alright, we're in fairly decent shape. I'm gonna check the ammo one last time. 474 210. They'll be fine for a little while. How's pollution? Pollution's fine. Okay. Alright, let's clear all this out. Let's get this set up. Stick that there, there. I want mining. Well, actually, I don't need that. I do want assemblers, and I want furnaces. There we go. Copper. Let's see. Just gotta visualize this a little bit. I think I'm only gonna need 2 copper lanes. I'm gonna need 4 iron and 2 steel. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So we'll just start this here-ish. I'm going to ignore that. And we can do something like this. And I'm already running out of belts. Okay. Let's run power. All right, and we've got our initial smelting stack. Let's make one for copper now. And we'll just capture this in some iron chests here for the time being. Oh my goodness, and we're running out of stuff all over the place. Let's make some iron, some more drills. Oops. Right, that should be more than enough stone. We need more research. Because we need logistics science and we need steel. also make sure that we're not running out of power. Okay, that'll do for a bit. That'll do until I've got my starter mall going, at the very least. Gotta punch all these trees, make some room. Then again, I guess there's no reason that it has to go, like, well, yeah, it's cleaner. So I think I'm still going to have to get used to I'm going to have to get used to streaming Factorio while keeping the chatter up. Because I have a big tendency in these kinds of games to devote 100% of my focus to the task at hand and kind of forget to have any other kinds of thoughts. So it'll be a little bit challenging for me. I'm also not as good at keeping it up during a story-based game because the tendency there is I'll just read out the dialogue of the characters and then go on to the next line and not really offer very much commentary otherwise. But one reason I want to do Factorio on Mondays is I feel like it's a good kind of transition back into the work week. You know, because I have a sort of programming job, and I don't know, it sort of benefits synergistically wise, if that makes sense. But in any case, apologies if you're bored during this this initial section. It probably will get more exciting as I get the base like up and operational. it's just always this initial segment with playing in the mud that becomes kind of a drag. And tomorrow, as I said, I'm going to be doing Sonic 2006, which will be quite a ride. Really looking forward to it. And I confirmed that the Xenia emulator works perfectly well with my streaming setup. I was actually really worried today because I'd spent so much time on testing the performance of my laptop to make sure that it can run like the ping tuber and the chat and everything and the games without dropping frames and while streaming. Um, and then when I actually set up in my living room here, like for some reason I was dropping frames anyways, like despite all of the work that I'd done with the setup. So I was like, what's going on here? But it's once everything has loaded in, I think it's fine. I just have to let it calm down a little bit, and then it'll go. Right. So I've dragged Copper along. Let's go ahead and finish this. I could see immediately that getting to oil in this stream was not in the cards. Maybe the speedrunners can do it in this amount of time, but it's beyond my ability. All right, but now I've got a healthy amount being smelted, so I'm going to dismantle the burner furnaces. The burner miners, rather. Just snag all of these. Always need more inserters, and let's see. Oh, I've run out of power. All right, let's take coal from here and drag it all the way down to power. So I guess I was wrong about that coal being sufficient. Okay, but we've got a truckle coming in from the electric drill. There we go. Now power is solved. How's my pollution? It's still ramping up steadily. Alright, that's enough to get started, at least. Okay. I've kind of done this in a sort of claustrophobic way, kind of by accident. Um, but we'll live with this for now, because let's see. Yeah, I can just route coal up through the top when I want to make more room, so it's not too bad. Okay, so I'm eventually going to want there, 3, 4. Thinking. There's another iron patch over there, which I can just route directly in. So that's not an issue. Now, designing steel is always a bit of a hassle. I have to remember how this goes. It's like it goes in. No, it goes in like this. Right. Iron and coal here, and then output steel? Is that right? I can never remember this. Oh, that's right, because it's going in the opposite direction. So I guess what I can do is um, I'll I'll output with a long-handed. Input coal, output steel. Okay. Problem with that though. Anyways, I think I'm expanding too much. You know, I could just input iron as if it's another product. So how about 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll just do another 2 of these, and that'll be steel. Or I could even do a little cheeky thing like that. So half of my iron will go into steel production. That's fine. Right, let's start making them all. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. I cut down trees, I wear high heels, suspenders, and a bra. Anyways. All right, now that that's all cleared, let's get some very necessary stuff going. Uh, I feel like there's a better way to do this. There always is. Um, for one thing, I need to give myself way more room to work with. Oops, that goes there, that goes there. Take there. Like that. You build space platforms and you go all over the place. I still haven't given myself enough room to work with. God, what is wrong with me? Yeah, let's start with we'll start with a gear factory. We'll just make tons of iron gears. And just as a stopgap, we'll just hurry up and make um, some transport belts here, so I can stop like handcrafting them. And I can see I'm coming up on time very rapidly, but I'm going to go ahead and make a few green circuit factories before I quit for the day. That's not how I want to do it. Is it? Let's do it like this. So we'll do 3 copper cables. and then green circuits. What's this recipe? It's like 1 and 1. So if I'm trying to remember, is it better to? Doesn't matter. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter at all which way I want to do this, because it'll be like one belt out, one belt in. Oops. Want some splitters. Give me my transport belts. And I am now sort of running low on iron, because these are being very greedy. And that is green circuits. Let's also capture a few gears, because they're always handy. Oh, why am I crafting burners? House pollution. It's creeping up a little bit. Your boyfriend is in another game, I'm afraid. All right. So we've got some starter copper, we've got some starter iron. Let's limit these before it gets too out of hand. Let's put these back, but also limit those. Grab some more gear wheels. All right, now that is the beginnings of a factory. I'm going to save it here. We'll call this Space Age 3. And we'll quit here for the day. I will show you one thing really quick. Let me jump back to my previous factory, just to give you a bit of a taster for what's to come. So this is my novice base initially. So like piles of green circuits being created. Nice clean main bus setup going all the way over to the rocket silos. Belt-based ball to get everything started. And all of the science being created up here. I transitioned to a bot-based mall while I was finishing stuff up. My very first space platform, which just harvests asteroids and converts them into space science. My first rocket space platform with thrusters that could actually go to another planet, but I significantly improved the design with this pepperoni ship. Still way too long, too many solar panels to make this thing work. So I'm going to refine this a little more. Maybe powered with nuclear before I leave Novice, or maybe I'll just do a single thruster design just to get me to Vulcanus. In Vulcanus, the scheme is very different. You pull lava straight out of these fields and convert them directly into molten iron and molten copper, and then you smelt them into plates later with the help of calcite. But that's all stuff that's to come. So that's it for Factorio stream. Thank you for joining me for the revival of the stream. I'm very happy to be back, and hopefully tomorrow um, I will be a little bit more talkative. Let's turn the timer off. Um, and again, tomorrow at 8:30 British time, I'm going to be playing Sonic 2006. So that's going to be a whole heckin' lot of fun. If you were here for my Shadow 2005 streams, you know that was that was always a ride. I'm still not entirely sure what I'll be playing on Thursday. I might be doing some Wordles or etc. Um, I'm thinking about Little Kitty Big City. Um, let me check. Later Alligator, maybe not. I might show off Sayonara Wild Hearts. I might play a bit of Copy Kitty or Crosscode. We'll see what happens when we get there. But that will do it for now. Um, Let me see if I can find someone to raid out to. Well, thank you for the follow. And thanks. I put a lot of effort into the ping tuber, and I'm very happy with it. Oops. Let's see here. We got Cisco, we got Luca Loud, we got Thirtius. What's Thirtius up to? He's playing Fallout. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna kick you guys over to QTL 7. Um, he is playing Hollow Knight in preparation for Silksong, which is releasing on, I believe, September 12th. You know, just a few weeks. That's a game that I might be playing on Saturdays. Um, but once again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.